And the reason I kept the guy doing the commentary of this is his video. I'm subscribed to this guy and a couple other people, and I like what he said, and what he said was very good point. And I also like to have the opinions of other people sometime there, so you can see that it's not just one man saying something or two men saying something. A lot of you ladies need to understand something. If you have 5 to 10 men saying the same thing as soon as they see something, they're usually right. And if you brought another 100 of those men, at least 95 or 98% of them gonna say that same thing. We're not like you guys. We are not gonna take up stuff. We're gonna say what it is, and that's it. If you have 10 men, 9 to 10 men or 8 men saying the same thing about you that don't know each other, and they agree, usually it's true. And I've always known that to be a fact. And what you ladies will do is you'll hear one guy say something different and you'll run off into the sunset with it because you don't want to deal with reality. You don't want to deal with the truth. You don't want to be held accountable. You don't want to be responsible for, you don't want to take accountability for what you've done and be responsible for your actions. And that's a big problem with y'all, especially the black women. You guys do not take accountability for nothing. It's like kryptonite to y'all. But the lady walking on the beach, most men wouldn't even waste their time doing it. They just wouldn't. That's a train wreck that you could prevent from happening if you just avoid her altogether. That's a person you have a little fun with for a little bit, and it's recreation to use something. That's not somebody you date. Her attitude's too bad, and you can't really have nothing with her. You can only spend so much time around her before she starts being masculine and trying to run stuff. So, no, no, sir. No, ma'am. No. Nobody wants anybody like that. Nobody wants to waste their time or put energy, time, and money into a person like that. You spend all that money. He's easily spent a couple of grand to go on that. Take any different island they at. He spent a couple of grand to go there. And it's bad when you spend your money to go somewhere and you got a person that just makes it miserable, just makes it bad, just makes it like you're not even happy that you're there. You want to go off on your own because the person is just bringing all that negativity and all that problematic, that negative energy to you. Just no. You're like, man, look, I would have been better off coming on my own, or not even going on vacation. I could have saved this money and did something else with it. Took yourself. I'm going to be going to the Dominican Republic soon to check out one of my homeboys, two of my homeboys that moved over there. And I'm going to see if one of my other homeboys will go with me for a couple of days or so, like a week. But I am going to be going. And if don't nobody go, I'm still going to go by myself. And that's what I got to do, But I'll get to see another place. And then if I like it, then I'll make another trip over there and stay for about 2 weeks. And really check it out, and I can shoot my videos over there too. So anywhere I go, I can make these videos. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. But yeah, I'm getting ready to go check out the Dominican Republic. It's long overdue. I should have been went and did it. And I had my passport for about 3 years now, and I just have not used it. Before I traveled everywhere. Now that I got the passport and I wanted it to travel all over the place, I haven't. But we are gonna be doing trips because I love to travel. A little scary with these planes nowadays. But yeah, I'm gonna be taking a trip over to the Dominican Republic. I want to go to the Dominican Republic. I want to go to Hawaii, to the Big Island. I've been to Hawaii about 10 times, to Honolulu and to Maui. But I didn't go to the Big Island and other islands. I want to check out the other islands. They kind of country though, but I want to go to the Big Island. I know people over there. They had asked me to come long back. I didn't because COVID and everything was here. So I ain't went back since. I want to go to Thailand. I want to go to different parts of Thailand. I want to go to Japan. Check out Japan. I used to want to go to China real bad, but I don't know about that. China still is on my list, but I would say Japan first. I want to go to Brazil and Colombia. I've always wanted to do that, but I don't know about Colombia. Not too sure. I want to go to Costa Rica. I want to go to Panama. Really want to check out Panama. Panama probably going to be my second place. And I definitely want to go see the pyramids, but I'm not down to take 8-9 shots to go over there. Just not happening. If it weren't for that, I would have went. But no, not willing to do that to go. That I'm not. So I don't know how that's going to go down or when that's going to go down, but at some point it is going to go down. Right now, my immediate places, those are the places I really want to check out. Dominican Republic, Panama, Costa Rica, Thailand. But this is the order I would do it. I want to go to Dominican Republic, Thailand, Panama, Costa Rica. Or Costa Rica, Panama, but in that order, that's how I want to do it. Anyway. And Brazil. I want to check out Brazil. I probably would have went to some of them first if it wasn't for how, things are over there. But got a couple of friends. They done been all around. They've been going over there, and they seem to be good. But I like certain things, man. I like my shoes. I like my jewelry. I like my stuff. So I know that you can't really wear that stuff over there like that. But that part bothers me. How you can go live somewhere and you can't even be who you want to be when you're there. I don't like that. Feel like a part of me is being killed off or locked away, or just, I'm not too happy about that. Anyway, let's get into this video. Like I said, I left this guy in there because he does some good content. I'm a subscriber of his. I follow him. And I like what he said, and so I left him in there on it, and then I have my own stuff that I'm telling you about this, and my thoughts on it after that. But so I left him there first to say what he was saying, because it was right. He was right. I like what he said, and I'm subscribed to him, and I like his content as well. So, and it's good to have other people's opinions. So there you go. I hope you liked the video. Check it out.
Wait, start over, because they were walking.
Don't worry about that. We're starting from down there.
Oh, we're starting from down there.
Yeah.
I'm walking towards her.
Walk past. It's natural.
No, we were side by side.
Yeah,
calm down. All I said was she was side by side. We were side by side.
I said I'm not worried about people walking.
Okay, I am. I don't want to walk side by side with somebody.
Babe, you're on vacation. It's not gonna be an empty beach.
Why can't you just say okay, babe?
Oh no.
You were doing that yesterday. You get mad at people walking.
I was not getting mad. You just want to keep going instead of just saying okay, babe.
I'm never gonna say okay, babe.
I know it's one of your problems. Just say okay.
No, it's not one of my problems. That's why we're still together, because you think you just want to rule shit.
What am I ruling?
Yeah, I don't know how some men are out here living, because this couldn't be me. This just couldn't be me. How are some men out here with smiles on their face walking down the street if this is the type of situation that they are used to? She told that man to calm down, and he was calm already. Did I miss something? He didn't raise his voice. He didn't curse at her. He didn't say anything rude or disrespectful. And she told him, calm down, simply because he wanted to interject his thoughts on the matter. That's crazy. And it's just another day walking down the beach for him. Don't disagree. Just be a yes man. That's the sort of thing that you have to address. Because if you don't, while it may seem like just a little dust up right now, it's the thing that will fester and grow like mold in a home over time. And eventually, then it will become a bigger problem. And you'll sit there and say, I shouldn't have ignored the signs.
This lady right here, guys, this lady right here, Miss Walking It on the beach with her man, she finna get kicked out of Avenue too. She wouldn't even been with me on the vacation to begin with. I'm sorry, but I just have to say it how it is. This lady, horrible attitude. This is one of these masculine women who think she's running the show, want to run something. Let me explain something to the ladies, and this is important. The men that you qualify for, women who are masculine like this with a bad attitude, let me explain the men you qualify for, so you can get those men. The men you want, you don't qualify for. The men you qualify for, ladies, with this kind of attitude, yes, babe, you need to go get the short, old, fat guy, or the guy who can't get no woman, the guy who has a hard time dating. That's the guy who will be like, yes, babe. That's the guy who says, yes, babe. The man that is has things going above average, he's not going to say yes, babe. The real man is not going to say yes, babe. And if you refuse to yield, you go to Kicked Out Avenue, or I quit. I quit Academy. I quit. So, yeah, that's going to be your end result. Because to me, that isn't even, it isn't even a vacation when you have a person like that with you. When you have a person with that kind of attitude, it's not even a vacation. What fun is it going on a vacation when you got somebody like that with you? Just explain it to me. You got somebody like this with you, it isn't even a vacation. He would have had a better time going on his own, walking on the beach. He could have got anybody over there he wanted and had a great time. I would have went by myself and just enjoyed myself on my own company. Silence and just watching the people would be better than walking with her. Man, look, if they wanted to give me a paid vacation with her, I wouldn't want to go. Ain't nobody got time to deal with this. All right, this lady right here is body wise, I give her a 6. But it looked like she had just went and got her a BBL. All these women are getting BBLs, guys. Okay, all these women are getting BBLs. And unfortunately, they think that it takes their number up when it really brings their value down, and it brings their number down. That's fun to hang out with if she looks decent, but I don't even want to deal with a woman that has a BBL. That's fun to hang out with. That may be fun to kick it with for a weekend, but that is definitely not a girlfriend or wife material woman. You don't want no parts of staying with her, dealing with her, living with her, nothing. So I don't know where they get off with this, thinking that they're going somewhere with that. But ladies, the only thing you going to is I Blew It Avenue. Okay, I Blew It Avenue. And now, because I made this decision, I blew it avenue with my relationships with the men I thought liked me. Now it's on Singles Street. It's on Single Street. All alone and single at an older age street. That's where we at. All alone and single at an older age street. Okay. So it's just a sad thing. You know, you at the bar now, you buying your own drinks, you pulling your own doors. I mean, some guys still open the door for you. I mean, they ain't gonna treat you like complete trash, but ain't no man gonna be doing nothing for you no more. Your physical looks are going to fade. That booty is gonna eventually have to be removed, and you're gonna be in a worse place than where you started. Older, alone, with an animal. I say now you pick your favorite animal and you go from there. Start practicing. Because this is what it looks like for y'all in the end. And I have to say it. Somebody's got to say it because it's true. Who wants a woman like this? And let me say something else. Okay. The reason I leave these guys inside these videos is because I want you to see another man's opinion, not just mine. I want you to hear other men's thoughts, not just mine. Because I want to show you how many men agree with what I'm saying, that it's out here. And it ain't just here and there. If we went to 100 men, I would say at least 98 or 99 of them would agree with what I'm saying about this. Men don't want these things, ladies. They don't want it. They don't want it. They don't want it. I talked to one of my white homeboys in the gym last night, this morning. And he said he's got a good job, got decent stuff. He's in decent shape. He said he likes black women. Okay, he's married one, didn't work out. Bad attitude, just didn't work out. Like I already said, they got bad attitudes. So he tried to defend it because he liked the black women. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm not gonna knock nobody that like them. And I told him you can have all of them that's there. You know, everyone that's there that with you can keep them. But he said that his first wife was light skinned, so now he don't like light skinned black women. He only wants the dark skinned one. Now he got another wife. He ain't learned the first time. So now he got a dark skinned one. And to me, attitude is attitude. I don't care what color or tone they are. Bad attitude is a bad attitude. I think most black men feel like that. And most black men don't want the black women because of this reason. Now, I'm not saying there ain't no good black women out there, but I've yet to find one that was good. Now, if I find one and she got a great attitude and she ain't masculine and she feminine and she's got her man back and she's sticking with her man and, you know, she respects her man, she's submissive to her man, she's honest and truthful with her man, she caters to her man and keeps her hygiene and stuff up, I would keep her in a minute. But I ain't found one that's on that level yet that has those qualities. And ladies, this is a quality that you are supposed to have. It's a feminine quality, okay? This ain't something that we asking for that's outrageous. This is the normal feminine women. This is what your grandmas and great-grandmas was. So this is what men will marry. They won't marry anything else. Well, the white guy, my homeboy, he said that he likes to be bossed around. He likes a woman putting him in his place. I said, that's some white shit. It ain't a black thing, it's a white thing. I say, all salutes go to you, but the black men don't feel that way. I say, and a lot of the white men don't feel that way, but I found one who actually does feel that way. But he made it very clear he don't want her out of shape. She's got to be in the top shape. Because here's the thing that I've noticed. When white guys go to pick a black woman, they get a black woman that's in shape. They don't get a black woman that's out of shape. They don't want fat girls. They don't want overweight women. He stressed that very clearly, okay? He don't want, none of them don't want the overweight women. They don't want them. They'll take the woman that looks good with a bad attitude to a degree. But there are most of the men I've talked to that's white say no. They don't want the woman with a bad attitude. They ain't got time to deal with it. They'll try it out, but they don't want it. And some of them said they wouldn't even try it out. But he was the first that said he would accept the woman with the bad attitude to a degree. He would accept it if it wasn't too much. See, I don't know if you could put a limit on what's too much and what's not. Bad is bad. You shouldn't have a bad attitude, period. If you want to have a companion or another person to share a living space with and to share your life with and to be in a relation, you want a real relationship, you want it to be successful, you want it to work, ladies, your attitude cannot be bad to get them in. You have to have a great attitude. And He said he liked women putting him in his place. But he tried it the first time, didn't work out. She was a little too much spice on it. And she had a little too much spice on it, so he had to get out of that. He divorced her. Took a while for him to get away from her. And then now he got another one that puts him in his place. She dark-skinned. She's nicer. So he thinks that because she's dark-skinned, that's the reason why she's nicer. So now he don't like light-skinned black women. He only like dark-skinned black women. So to me, I don't know how he comes up with this. To me, attitude is attitude. And if you got a bad attitude, we don't want you. We don't want you. We ain't feeling that. And most of the men I've talked to of all colors have said the same thing. And for you to have a bad attitude, you got to be like a 9 or a 10. And 8 ain't even good enough. And that's just what it is, ladies. But anyway, yeah, I could not be on a vacation with somebody with a bad attitude. I could not be kicking it with somebody who got a bad attitude. It would just ruin the whole moment for me. It would just ruin me, the experience, me being there, the whole experience, it would be ruined. And I couldn't have nobody with me. I done paid all this money to take a vacation, and I'm on a vacation. I mean, they on vacation, and she's fucking flipping out. And she didn't pay for the vacation. He did. So it's like, she with him because of what he doing for her. She with him because of what his status, what he got. He need to put himself in a better shape. He's a slim guy. He not in bed. He not overweight, but he need to get in better shape. And he need to get rid of her, bro. That's like a ball and chain. That's like 2 balls and chains hooked to both legs and shackled. He can't even get a good walk, a good stride. I mean, you can't even walk without having an issue with her. She don't even want people on the beach with her. So if and talking about this is a little problem, no, this is a major problem. A major problem. It's little things like this that I look for when I look at people that you're supposed to pay attention to. Like I said in previous videos, little things, guys, little things. It's little things that you have to pay attention to. Shit like that, they're arguing all the time over everything. Oh, why you got more than me? Why you put more on your plate than on my plate? Why you went and got yourself a dessert and you didn't get me a dessert? Why you bought yourself 2 drinks and you only bought me 1? Why do you get this type of liquor and then you bring me this type of liquor? Why did you go clean your car and you didn't clean my car? Why did you go get yourself a nice car and I don't have a nice car? Masculine women are combative and competitive. And that's a big problem, guys. That's an issue. It's just a problem, bro. It's just a problem. Why I gotta give you lollipop time and you can't do this for me? But why I gotta do it's just, dude, like, yeah, I would just fire her and just get her on out of there and go get me somebody else. I would take an average woman with a decent booty over this girl. And look like she done had some surgery work done. She lucky that he even walking with her. Because I would kick her to the curb. She really not hot at all. You look at the weave in her head. You look at her attitude. Well, let's just look at the physical. Weave in her hair. She got a little booty on her. She in a little $5 spandex outfit. And she really thinks she's some shit. I give her like a 6. I give her a 6 and really didn't see her face. But looking at her, she a bit on the thick side, which is cool. I give her a 6. She a little above average booty if it's real. If it ain't real, then I give her a 4 or a 5. Because if it ain't real, then it's a 5. Gotta really look at it. I ain't really scanned the video and check out that part. But she's horrible, bro. She's horrible. I ain't want to go dig up no more on them. They're just, this part right here says everything. And most men, when you look in the comments about this, they all had something to say. And they said the same thing that I'm saying. Nobody wanted to deal with it. I mean, listen to the 2 men in there. She'd get kicked to the curb. She would never even get a a second chance. It wouldn't even be, she would never go on no vacation with me. I wouldn't even take her to a movie with me. Can you imagine going to a movie with a person like this, or walking through a mall with somebody like this, or going out to eat with somebody like this, bro? I couldn't even walk on the beach with somebody like this. And that's exactly what they're doing. Yeah, I couldn't deal with her at all. All right. At all. Okay? At all. That's all I got to say about that. But somebody had to say something, because I saw this little piece, and this is exactly what I'm talking about in all the videos. I'm talking about little things, guys. Masculine women. Why you cannot marry a masculine woman. If you marry a masculine woman, you will never be treated like a king. You'll be treated more like a peasant. She's showing you you can't mess with masculine women. And this is why. This is why right here. Listen to it. Who wants to deal with this every day in a relationship for a lifetime? Nobody wants it. Who wants to go through this every day in a relationship for a lifetime? Nobody wants it. I couldn't even lay in the house with her. I couldn't even live with her. Can you imagine what he getting treated like at home? If she cook him a meal, it got to be what she want to eat. If they go somewhere, it's got to be where she want to go. If they watch something, it's got to be something she want to watch. So he's kind of dialing himself down. He's kind of putting himself on the back burner, locking himself away in the cage to let her run and run until it get to a point where he just can't. Nah, I ain't doing that. You know, I don't want to do that. It's just this is gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's gonna grow to it's an ugly monster already. It's gonna grow to a really ugly thing. It's gonna end on a bad note. They're gonna really dislike each other at the end, because in the end, he gonna end up hurting her feelings. She is gonna get kicked to the curb, like the other lady with the bag. She gonna get kicked to the curb. This is that right there, that attitude right there. What you gonna do about it, Avenue, leads to pack your bags. It's over. We're finished. You're done. It's curtains. See you in another lifetime. And even if you see me over there, don't even speak to me. I hope we can remember, because if we do, I'll walk right on by you. You don't even get another try in another lifetime. Nobody wants to deal with this, man. This is just how serious it is, ladies. No man wants a masculine woman. This is the problem with masculine women. This is the stuff you go through with masculine women. And I hope this helps some men, and I hope it helps some women to see how they need to change their ways, because if you ladies don't change your ways, you're going to have to get your favorite animal and they don't talk back, and you're going to have to go get one of those, or you're going to be with a man you're unattracted to. Again, you'll either get a below average man to marry, if you really want to marry a below average man, or you're going to get an animal and be to yourself. There's no other way about it. This is a woman that becomes a baby's mom. That's a woman that becomes a baby's mom right there. So it just leads to arguments, fights, disagreements, clashing, headbutting. It just leads to very bad things, and it's a relationship that will be short-lived. Unfortunately, I don't even give them another 6 months at this rate, or another year. If they're married already, not even another year. But I think they're just in a relationship, so I say another 6 months or a little less, it'll be over. He ain't gone. Nobody, when you got money to go take somebody on a trip, you can go take the trips on your own. You can go. He would have been better by himself. He could have went over there all by himself. He had a great time. Could have met him somebody over there, and boom, it would start him into a new adventure. Because now he gets to travel and go see this person and keep them over there. Because this is just too much, bro. Masculine, just, oh my gosh, just combative, argumentative, whew, disrespectful, confrontational, just unattractive, just sad is what it is. Sad. Anyway, you guys tell me what you think, how you would handle it. If that's somebody you could see a future with, and leave it in the comments if you think I'm wrong or whatever you think it is. Don't matter if you agree with me or not, but I know that I'm on point with what I'm saying. Nobody wants this. Ladies, this is very unattractive. It is very unattractive. It is not going to get you love and affection. It's going to get you completely the opposite. It's not bringing nobody in. It's running men away. And it's, your looks and beauty is going to fade. And if you don't have your man by the time it does, you are going to die alone. Because even your animal won't be there. Because they don't last that long anyway. So, good luck with all of it. I hope this video helps. And till next time, guys. See. Oh. Yeah. If you want to donate to the channel, you can donate to the channel. I'm going to find a way to put up the Cash App so you could donate to the channel. Like I said, I want to start doing the videos, and all this stuff costs money and time. And I'm going to start to travel to places, other countries, and do videos as well. And so anything you want to donate can help. But I'm going to take us around the world. I'm going to start traveling. I like to travel. And I'm going to start traveling to other countries and showing you what's over there, and walking around and checking things out, and just showing the guys what's out there, showing the ladies what's out there, showing people what these countries look like, visiting their beaches, visiting their malls, just their restaurants. And I'm going to show you what things are like in these countries. And I'm going to pick about 5-6 places, and I'm going to let you guys pick some places down the road. And I'm going to visit some of the places you pick. I'm going to visit some of the places you pick and try out some of the things over there and show you what's over there. In case you always wanted to go or wanted to know, I'm going to be the one to travel and video it and show it to you. Anyway, that's what's up. So if you want to donate something to the channel, you can. That's perfectly fine. If you don't, if you don't got it or you can't, that's fine too. But I got to do that. All right. I'm going to put my Cash App on there, probably in the description. I'll put it in the description. But what I really want to do is put it where you can scan it and it'll just bring it up. Because there's a way to do that, and I was looking into it. So I'm going to start putting that up. So you want to help donate something to the channel, you can. All right, guys. Anyway, next time.